Hello, good morning student. Today my video of class 8 mathematics. We will continue our exercise 3D. Up to question number 1 to 12 I have already solved in my previous video. Today we will start from question number 13. In question number 13 student, it is given that find the smallest number by which by which 252b must be multiplied to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square so obtained. Also find the square root of the perfect square so obtained. Okay students, now that is the question 13 here. Find the smallest number by which we multiply 252. For that students, first we have to prime factorize 252. Now 252 with 2 126 times, again with 2 63 times, with 3 21 times, and with 3 7 times, again with 7 1 time. So 252 we can write in the product of prime factors 2 into 2, 3 into 3 and 7. Now here the pair of 2 is complete, here the pair of 3 is complete, but the pair of 7 is not complete here. So therefore we multiply 252 by 7 to make it a perfect square. Okay, now the square root of the perfect square number is equal to, take 1 2 from here, take 1 3 from each pair, and now when we multiply this number with 7, then here a pair of 7 also be made, so we have to take 1 7 7 3 ya 21 2 ya 42. Then the square, when we multiply 252 with 7, then it becomes a perfect square number and the square root of that number is 42. Okay students, now we have to next move on question number 14. Now in question number 14 students, find the smallest number by which 2925 must be divided. Here it is divided. To obtain a perfect square, also find the square root of the perfect square so obtained. For that, first we have to prime factorize 2925 with 3 9 are 27, 2 3 7 are 21, 3 5 are 15. Again with 3 3 are 9. Again with 5 6 are 30, and 5 5 are 25. Again with 5 13 times, 13 1 are 13. So in the terms of prime product we can write 2925 as 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. Now here the pair of 3 is already completed, the pair of 5 is already completed. The pair of which number is not completed? 13. So 2925 must be divided with 13 to obtain a perfect square. To obtain a perfect square. Okay, now the square root of the perfect square number is equal to, now when we divide this number with 13, then the 13 cancel. Now what remains here? 3 and 5. 3 5 is 15. Okay, so this is our answer. Now question number 15 and 16 both are same. So here we are going to solve question number 16. But before we have to clean it. In question number 16 it is given that the students of a class arranged a picnic. Each student contributed as many rupees as the number of students in the class. If in the class the number of students is 10, then each student will be contribute 10 rupees. If the number of students is 20, then each student contribute for the picnic 20 rupees. If the number of students is 30, then each student contribute rupees 30. If the total contribution is 1156, find the strength of the class. So we have to write here solution. Let the number of students be X. Therefore, contribution for picnic by each student is equal to X, because as the number of students, each student contribute the same value. Now, therefore, total contribution that is number of students into contribution by each student. Contribution by each student. So the number of students is X and contribution by each student is X square. X into X, X square. Now, according to question, the total contribution is 1156. So when we remove a square from here it becomes a square root. Now here we have to factorize 1156 with 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14 and 2 8s are 16. Okay, again with 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18. Now with 17 are 289 and with 17 are 70. So we can write here X is equal to 2 into 17 into 17. Now, as per the law of square root, we have to take one number out from each pair. Now, from this pair of 2, we will take 1 2 out. From this pair of 17, we have to take 117 out. Therefore, X is equal to 34. 17 to the 34. Therefore, a strength of class, the strength of the class, that is X is equal to 34. Means there are 34 students in the class. Okay, students. Now we have to move on next question. Question number 17 and 18 both are same. So here we are going to solve question number 18. But before we have to clean it. In question number 18, find the least square number which is exactly divisible by each of the numbers 8, 12, 15 and 20. In such type of question, students, first we have to find the LCM of 8, 12, 15 and 20 means the given numbers. So we are taking the LCM of 8, 12, 15 and 20. With 2, 4 times. We write here LCM of 8, 12, 15 and 20 is equal to 2 6 are 2 10. Again with 2, 2 2 are 4, 2 3 are 6, 15, 2 5 are 10. Now with 3, 3 1 are 3, 3 5 are 15, 5. Now with 5, 5 1 are 5, 5 1 are 5. Therefore, the LCM of is equal to 2 into 2 into again 1 2 more here, 3 into 5 means the LCM of 2 2 2 3 5, 2 to 4 to 8 24, 5 120. Okay, now therefore the least square number which is exactly divisible by 8, 12, 15 and 20, that is, first we have to write this number 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Now student, the pair of these two is completed, but the pair of these two is not completed, so we have to make here 1 2 here. The pair of 3 is also not completed, so we have to make here 3, and the pair of 5 is also not completed, so we have to make here 5. Now we are looking whatever the numbers here are coming, the pair of all numbers has completed. Now we have to multiply the number. 2 to the 4, 2 to 8, 2 to 16, 3 to 48, 48 3 to 144, and 144 25 we have to multiply in rough here. 25 4 is 100, 25 4 is 110, 110 in the hand 11, 25 1 is 25 and 11 36. So 3600 is the perfect square number, or is the least square number. 3600 is the least square number which is exactly divisible by 8, 12, 15 and 20. Okay, student, in this way we will complete exercise 3D. Okay, now in my next video we will discuss about exercise 3D. Thank you students.